Guys, you know that Sarawak is rich in culture and heritage, and its population includes Iban, Bidayuh, Orang Ulu, Melanau, and other minor tribes besides Malay, Chinese, and Indians. Sarawak is the largest state in Malaysia, covering a wide expanse of territory that extends 124,000 square kilometers along the northwest coast of Borneo, which is the third largest island in the world. This storytelling will introduce you to Sarawak and what is the famous dishes there. I am sure you will get information about the Sarawak culture through traditional dishes after you watch this video. To some extent, I have helped you as an online tour guide. Today, I will show you all how unique the culture of Sarawak is through their dishes. First, I will show you what is the traditional food in Sarawak. Next, I will tell you what are their famous foods. And last, I will show you what are Sarawak seasonal foods. Each race in Sarawak has its own specialties. Its diverse cuisine culture attracts foreign travelers. Borneo, Sarawak is rich in natural resources. Sarawak district community is surrounded by plants and animals. Thus, Sarawak food often includes plants found only in Borneo and not elsewhere, especially the Malay Peninsula. The distinctiveness of Sarawak tradition and culture will be stored here. For your information, Sarawak has a wide variety of cuisine and food that you can enjoy. In this first point, I will explain the origin of food. Food is something that can be consumed, and traditional is a practice passed down from generation to generation or anything natural or traditional. Traditional food is ingrained in a community life. The traditional Sarawak dinner consists of dessert and substantial cuisine. Sarawak signature meal has become a tradition. Kueh selorot is a Sarawak Malay food. Nipah shot are used as cake cover. During breakfasting event and festival, this food is served. Due to its softness and taste, this cake is popular with all age groups. Instead of hard capital, use easily obtained nearby material. Gluten-free rice, brown sugar, and coconut milk go into kueh selorot. Apong sugar is a natural sweetener used in cake. Sarong kueh is made from young nipah shot leaf coiled into airtight container. Creating a sarong kueh selorot requires skill, otherwise the sarong will leak and lose the kueh. Kelupis, a rice wrap made from palas leaf. Kelupis is served with tak rendang, milk, and other sides. Kelupis can be served with sweets and sides. Kelupis is made a glutinous rice. Glutinous rice is traditionally boiled into coconut milk. After baking, the hash will be recooked to last longer. Kelupis can be stored for 3 or 4 days. Sarawak kelupis packaging varies, but the ingredients are the same. Young people today aren't interested in traditional recipe passed down from generation to generation. In this fast-paced existence, individuals generally choose simply cuisine. Shops don't carry traditional meals. Some of the ingredients needed to make the recipe is hard to find, but it is not a strong reason to negate the importance of the continuity of this heritage. You can visit Sarawak without eating their foods. Layer cake, Sarawak laksa, and mikolok draw tourists to Sarawak. Sarawak is notable for umai, manok pansoh, linut, and more. Many visitors spend a large portion of their vacation deciding where to eat and drink, or where to take food as one of the most important aspects of the trip during and foods. Layer cake from Sarawak is very popular in Malaysia. It is very difficult to make. Some cake require 12 hours of baking time. For Hari Raya, they will either cook the cake themselves or order them to be served as a special treat for the guests. Hati Pare, Sabok Tun Raza, and many others are all variations of Sarawak layers cake. There is no doubt that the price of a Sarawak layer cake can reach 100 ringgit each. Sarawak laksa is a popular dish. In fact, Malaysians outside of Sarawak love this menu. The sauce is fatty and spicy enough to increase appetite. The main ingredient in Sarawak laksa is sambal laksa. The radish soup contains sambal belacan, coconut milk, tamarind, garlic, and lemongrass. It has fried egg, chicken, shrimp, and coriander. Musk lime juice is added as desired. Mi kolok is a popular dish in Sarawak. Like mi kolok is served dry or with soap sauce. Mi kolok wasn't a Bumiputra cuisine in Sarawak. Chinese migrants brought it to Sarawak. Mi kolok was served in numerous non-halal Chinese eateries in Sarawak, rarely found in Malay eateries. Mi kolok has only lately been introduced to Malay eateries and the taste and ingredients have been slightly tweaked. Sarawak Chinese community adores mi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In Sarawak, Chinese call it kampua and Iban call it mi rangkai or mi kering. Mi kolok looks like mi wonton in Peninsular Malaysia, except it's chewy and eaten without dark soy sauce or water. Mi kolok is served separately with soup and soy sauce, so fans can customize their meal. Mi kolok is served with pork or chicken. Instant kolok noodles are now offered in several shops and at the airport for foreign tourists visiting Sarawak. There are many interesting about Sarawak. Food is one of the tourist attractions for a cider with many types and variations. Now let's move to my last point. Sarawak is noted for its rich culture and religious legacy. Dishes created for each season can be discovered. Seasonal fruit and vegetables are also part of the equation. Peninsular Malay bubur lambok is famous. Sarawak bubur pedas is famous. During Ramadan, the elderly eat this porridge after breaking the fast and after Tarawih. Yangkon, pucuk singkil, daun mengkudu, daun ubi, turmeric, and other ingredients make up bubur pedas. Rural residents continue to make their own bubur pedas, but city people buy them at Ramadan Bazaar. Durian flowers are another popular dish in this community, and they are fried uniquely. When the durian tree blooms, the flower will be used to make vegetable for rice dishes. Durian flowers that have been fried and served as an appetizer are popular with older generation. These delicates are becoming less and less familiar to today's youths. Only in Sarawak or Borneo you can find fruit like dabai fruits, engkalak fruit, terap fruit, and issue durian. There is only one place in Sarawak where you can find the dabai fruits, which is only found in Cebu. These fruits are in abundance in their market because they are in season. Cultural and traditional practice of the Sarawakian people are well renowned. Because of this, they also have food that are prepared for specific time of the year. In addition, it includes seasonal fruit and vegetables. Finally, I reach the end of the speech. Allow me to conclude based on the previous point. In the first part, I have told you what is the traditional food of the community in Sarawak. Then, the second part, I share with you all some very popular food in Sarawak that you can refer to later when you go to Sarawak. Last but not least, I also share what seasonal food is in Sarawak. Specifically, food has been utilized to promote identities because it is vital to our culture. Thus, food serves as a way to reflect on one culture and ancestry identity.